Hi guys, Frazen here. I bet you were not expecting this one to come this fast or this to your I don't know where the fuck you're watching this at, but I want to try and see if we can do Minecraft on a, let's see, on a weekly base. Like, just make it a small, or not a small, just a series I do on the side of K&D, because there's not a whole lot of to do on K&D always. You know, it's basically recaps and wars and epic balls reviews, and sometimes it's chest openings and fusion frenzies, but there's not a really whole lot new things, new stuff to do or to make videos about. So I figured, why not do this? We are going to start our own vanilla Minecraft survival, and we are going to basically do things with each other. And Minecraft is just a game that I play like GTA. I don't play them all too often. Well, Minecraft lately I've been going all the way and all the way back again, but I want to just make our own little survival. It is indeed a vanilla survival. I don't know if vanilla survival requires, like, after you're done with the Ender Dragon, which probably will be not very shortly, and then it's over with the series. I don't know if that's called a vanilla survival, but for as far as I know, a vanilla survival is this. You know, it's no mods. You can clearly see that there are mods loaded, but that's all there is just the Forge loader pack and this coding pack from Forge. I think it's from Forge, I don't know. And it's Optifine. It's nothing more. Optifine is basically to get my stuff back or something. Or not to get my stuff back. Or to make the computer, make the game less laggy. And it really works. I've already been starting a survival. I will probably do a really short tour on that, because I didn't do anything on that actually. It was just a survival I played for a couple of months. Yeah, I think it's a couple of months, and I've been doing that for a while. And I really like to do that, so that's why I'm also doing this on the side. And I was figuring, like, how can I make this to or I want to add something new, and what was I going to do? You know, was I going to do more random games or just a new series? And I figured people would like a series. And this is one of the games I actually like to play, because GTA is not really, you can only do funny moments on that, you know? You can't do anything more on that, and I don't have a PS4 that records by itself. So I figured, why not just do this? And where I plan on making these videos 15 to 20 minutes long, perhaps sometimes longer if there's just something bigger to do, or I just want to have something. I'm actually going to load the, where is it, the resource pack I have for this. It's John Smith. It's the resource pack I have always used I've been playing Minecraft for 2.5, 3 years now. Before I started PS3, I started on PC before like 1.6 or so. Like, the horses were just in, and I don't know. I started after the horses came in. And I really like that, you know. I started 1.5 or 1.6. This is actually 1.8. 1.9 isn't really out yet. I know how to do a snapshot, but there aren't any Optifine mods for that, so I figured I'm not going to do that yet. And here's the thing. This pack, this John Legacy pack, basically looks as natural as it can be, for me at least. You know, I'm not going to add any other mods like shaders or something. I was figuring, like, why don't I just do... I usually always mine, so I was like, why am I not making a thing such as... what was it called again? Because I'm always mining, I figured, why not upload or use a mod pack for that. So I was figuring out a mod pack for that, but there weren't really any too great ore packs. Let's just keep it like that for 1.8. So what I was using, or what I was actually doing, was I was going back to 1.7.10, and there were some kind of good mods for that. But then I don't have the 1.8 features, and I don't really know the 1.8 features, but yeah, it's just one step down, and it's the new 3 stones. But let's just start this thing, because we're already 5 minutes in, and I want to be making the new world, and just keep it like that to see how you guys react to this, if you are even watching this. You know, I just want to see how you guys react to this survival series. You guys didn't want me to play this, but this is just perhaps, you know, it's just another thing I can do off the side. You know, when there's nobody at home, and then it'll be quiet like it is now. This episode will probably be 10 minutes. I'm just going to load up and just walk a little bit around and see where we spawn and shit. I don't know all too much about Minecraft. I know the basics, of course, but things like enchantment I know, but things like brewing or killing the ender dragon or what's the best enchantments, you know, enchantments I'm not really 10 about, but let's start this. What shall we call this world in the first place? We are not going to name any seed, we're just going to get a random seed, and I just don't know. I want to name an... don't question this. This is just... yeah, generate structures, of course, allow cheats. We are not going to do cheats, it's a vanilla survival. Bonus chests, we don't need that, we are hardcore survivalers. World type, of course, default, so there's not really a whole lot to do. We are creating this new world. And like I said, I was just going to walk around for a little bit, because I wasn't planning on doing already to start the survival, because I already knew I was going to rant for, well, not like 10 minutes straight, but this is just a good thing, a survival thing is a good thing for me to rant, you know? Then I can just open my heart and shove it all out what I have to say. So when I'm basically mining or digging or whatever the fuck, mining and digging is the same thing, but whatever I am doing, I can just do that and rant over something random, you know. That's the thing I like about Minecraft and watching people. They just rant about things that you don't even want to know, you know. It's basically very nice. But we'll see where we spawn. This, like I said, this mod pack is a great mod pack. As you can see, it really, yeah, how do you say that? It really looks nice. That's what I wanted to say. Sorry if I don't know if you can clearly see the lag, but I can clearly feel it, but that's because this world is just showing for the first time, and it looks great for so far, of course. I mean, I can see plains, I can see cows. I mean, this is great for leather. We need 72 leather to make our fur enchantment room, and I can see a roofed forest over there, I can see a forest over there, I can see another forest over there. I can see, I don't really know how to call that. Is that a taiga? I don't know. There's over like 30 biomes. This is 1.8, like I already said, probably. We are going to try and also do all the enchantments, like literally all of them. Or enchantments. Achievements. Basically the same thing, but see, I'm not using any skin. I hate skins. I just want to... I'm just a guy that plays Minecraft, not just doing... Well, like I said, I'm just a guy that plays Minecraft and not doing anything else. Well, we just got another achievement. At first, the achievements will come very far, you know? You'll get too many to count in the first glance, but after that, it'll just get harder. And hopefully it won't lag all too much. We already got, like, this 6 wood. It's not much, of course, but it's good enough for me to make... I like those planks, actually, the oak wood planks. I know some tricks about this as well, to craft and do shit about it. I know some tricks I can probably pull up my sleeves from, but there's not a whole lot I can first do now, because this is just an introduction. God damn it. Yeah, my tricks ain't working right now, so we are going to make a axe. a sword, especially a sword we need. Time to strike, of course, and an axe, just to start off with. Time to mine, and I don't really know, like I said, I don't really know how this is going to go for us, but if we die, we just go from where we left off, you know? I'm not going to cheat the things back or something, I'm just going to, you know, be mad about it and don't do anything else. But for now, we have got to kill some cows for food, and especially the ladder they give us, very good for books. Perhaps we can also find yeah, that's the lag that's taking over. Because I can like do this, and then they basically fly a little bit because it's just laggy. So let's tip over our cows first, a couple of cows. I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you should be dead by now. Like I said, at first it's just pure survival, but after that we are going to need to make... The fuck was that? But we are going to need to make our own little base and things, you know. And yeah, we will see where we go. But what the hell's with all this XP just laying around and just going everywhere from... Yeah, it's really... The game is not lagging all too much. Do they got all the XP? I guess so, but I'm not lagging all too much. I can still just like move, I can see myself move, but it still doesn't mean that it's not lagging. You know, this you can clearly see is lag. It's just from the game loading. And yeah, my like I said, I don't have a really game computer, but it does Minecraft just regularly. But after this I'm going to try to actually load some chunks already, so I don't have this much lag anymore, and I'll try to get the right settings for this, but I honestly don't know the settings for it now, because as you can see, these cows are just slowly flying and then dying, so... But I figured that we must just use the advantage from these cows while they are standing in now, because I've always been looking for cows in my last world, and that was a really... That really took a long time to actually get all those 72 ladder, because I didn't find any village with books in it. I found a village, but no books, you know. So, as you can see, I'm already grinding like food for days. But I don't have stone and such, but I honestly, if I can call myself like this, I'm not an expert miner, but I know how to mine at least. You know, I know how to do my stuff at mining. I always, so for some reason, die in the lava, but I figure I've always, when I die in the lava, it's never because of or when I die in lava, it's never with important things such as diamonds or emeralds or I don't know. It's always the same thing. We also need sugar canes. Yeah, I am always naming it in the Dutch version, and that is called suikerriet. And because I just said it, Dutch word, I actually turned Dutch there, but yeah, it's really a hard thing for me to switch between languages this quickly, you know. I still have to do some things about that to adjust that, but it's not really a thing I do daily. So you can't even bother me about that either way. Yeah, I'm trying to look for something out of not for something out of the ordinary, but I'm looking for a little cave, because I'm not going to like dig my own hole. I mean, I'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to dig a hole, and I need, well, if I see coal, then it's probably going to be me digging a hole, but yeah, because I need some coal to get the food cooked, of course. We all know how this works. Probably because most of my people that actually watch me are because of KND and are also like my age. So I think that there are more people playing Minecraft. But this is I don't do multiplayer all too much. If you find me somewhere, I'm called Z King Pickle, so you can probably already see this. But yeah, that's just a nickname my people in my branch use for me as King Pickle. So I figured why not do that. Next episode, we're actually going to cook some of our delicious meals because I gotta quit now. For now, of course. And after that, we are actually going to. Yeah, like I said, we are going to cook us some meals with the coal we just got. We are going to kill some more cows because I can see them clearly over here. We are going to mine a little bit to get some stone. And I'll probably, after that, I will be searching for a place where we can stay. Because I've been everywhere, but we are going to search for that later. So guys, leave a like for this cow because he's going to die next episode. Probably, maybe.